It looked like MO3 ain't about to be getting no justice because Yella Beezy bond was dropped from $2.5 million down to $750,000. The judge did point out that she didn't feel Yella Beezy was taking the case seriously because when it came to his financial records, he put some shit that she just found out wasn't true. His family and friends did show up for him, and his grandma also testified. They asked her did she know about MO3 and Yella Beezy beef. She said she knew a little bit about it. They said, oh, is that why he had to bulletproof his truck? She like, nah, he did that because he got a lot of haters. But I see they was trying to grill his family. They feel like, dude, Pablo Escobar or something because they even dragging them into it. The state told the judge they have a witness in the case, so I'm guessing it's Jocelyn Banks' baby daddy, not Keywan White. I can't think of the other dude's name right now, but oh yeah, Devin Brown. Devin Brown, he gotta be the informant because Keywan White already doing time, and Devin Brown the only one that's lost and forgotten in this case. So the state did bring up a hidden witness today and say they will testify that Yella Beezy gave Keywan White $40,000 in one payment after the hit, and then another payment they ain't really talk about. Either way it go, the judge did agree that the case was kind of weak and she was going to be letting Yella Beezy out. So for MO3 family, I know y'all thought y'all was going to receive justice, but not so fast because that shit looking weak.
Man, let's talk about it. So it seemed like investigators say Yella Beezy withdrew $40,000 from his account days after MO3 was killed. The shooter planned to testify against Yella Beezy, and I knew it was gonna come to that. And Keywan right now. What the fuck you thought $20,000 was gonna do? You could have got down 2 shooters, so that's $20,000 a piece. Nigga, you could have got the PPP. And now you wanna now you wanna testify against dude that you agreed to. I hope that it was like some P. Diddy and Tupac shit to where they ain't get the money because he's a rapper. I pulled $40,000 out for a large purchase and I got the receipt. But man, it's over with for Yella Beezy. You know, you was sloppy at the end of the day. And I get it, like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, down in Yella Beezy, but if we going by the streets, nigga, he did what he supposed to have did. The man like to die. MO3 like to kill the dude. MO3 rapped about how he hit dude up. Let's not act like MO3 was a saint. He was terrorizing these dudes, and that's what happened in this street shit, dog. At the end of the day, there was street shit. MO3 died how he wanted to die. Now, I always say this. I said this in my last TikTok. Street niggas are sensitive and they sloppy. At the end of the day, they sloppy, bro. They gonna make mistakes. Look, he made a mistake. Nigga, you going on a drill. What the fuck you got your phone for? Everybody know leave the phone at home. Leave your fucking phone at home. And you probably got an iPhone. So, nigga, you supposed to go in general. I mean, not general. You supposed to go in privacy. Go down. Go. I ain't gonna tell y'all. But, yeah. If he testify against Yella Beezy, which Yella Beezy should have a better lawyer than him, but you know he going against the DA. If I'm Yella Beezy lawyer, I'm not even like his. How can you say that? I forgot. I don't know how Texas is, but in Mississippi, if you a convicted felon, right, or if you in a jam and you trying to get out the jam, your word is not credible. Your word ain't credible. You trying to get out a jam that you already in. I have no parts of that. I'm gonna try to take that role right there. He knew me and dude had little confrontation frictions, but it ain't never go past. We ain't never crossed each other path. We ain't never did nothing like that. I never made a diss song about him. I never talked about it. I never made a post about him. So Yella Beezy got that on his side right there. All that Withdrew, I'm a fucking rapper. Maybe I dropped down on a car. Maybe I paid bills. Maybe I was buying land. So if they ain't got actual evidence of Yella Beezy putting that money in his hand or phone transaction, did y'all get it? And I hope Yella Beezy ain't do no stupid ass shit like that. But that's how the game go though. I always tell y'all, young niggas, bro, the game don't love nobody. Y'all be talking about codes and principles, and it ain't none of that shit in the streets. It wasn't never in the streets. It was all a myth, make believe, to manipulate motherfuckers not to snitch or to do something that they wouldn't want to do. That's all the streets is. It ain't no codes. Why would you have code? Why would you have codes in a jungle? They're just like if United States go against Iraq, the United States and Iraq. Well, you think they had codes? Or was they killing kids because they knew kids can have bombs on them too? Like, nah, stop all these codes and principles shit, bro. The ones who say that shit is not no street niggas. Never did nothing in the streets. Cause you know the back doors open, the front doors open, the side doors open. You not supposed to trust nobody. Especially niggas you don't know. Man, you didn't know them niggas like talking about. They just heard shit. It's a ticket on goddamn MO3 head. Shit. Probably hit up a friend who knew a friend who knew a friend. That's how that shit go, bro. Like I say, bro, everybody want to be a street nigga until they get caught. That's what they don't tell y'all about the streets. You gon' get caught, motherfucker. You gon' die. You gon' go to jail. I don't know no successful street niggas that are successful. Niggas get out the street and become successful. But long as they in the street, they gonna go down. We see it every time. Lil Durk, Pooh Shiesty, NBA Youngboy, Yella Beezy, MO3, King Von, PNB Rock. The list can go on. Casanova. The list can go on. So it is what it is at the end of the day. If, you know, I can withdraw 40,000 out the bank, it don't mean that I put it on MO3 head. But dude gonna testify, so it's my word against your word. You gonna have to prove that shit at the end of the day. You gonna have to prove that shit at the end of the day. You just talking, trying to get out of jail, trying to get out of life sentence. And you trying to bring me down with you. You know, even though the streets know what happened. Yeah, the streets know what happened. The streets knew what happened when it happened. But at the same time, you still gotta prove. Let's not act like MO3 wasn't terrorizing these boys and want a menace. We ain't gonna do that. But they gotta pay for a body that they caught at the end of the day. I think Yella Beezy in a situation just like Durk. You know, if I'm Yella Beezy, dude, if he gonna testify, he in protective custody. But yeah, intimidate him, get rid of him. That's the only way you're gonna beat him. I'm just being real, y'all. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna beat him, because if he gonna testify, yeah, I mean, he gonna get on the stand and punch your ass out. But let me know what y'all think about that whole situation, dog. Y'all know I ain't biased in this. It was shit like that, man. Sit your ass straight media, man. Make sure y'all hit that follow button, dog. 40 bands, 20 bands for a body. Boy, that is cheap. Damn.